Okay, I'm here with Bob Carter, head of sales for Toyota Motor, and we are talking about the new Camry, which has gotten rave reviews. I mean, the auto show is only, well, it's not even really officially started yet. I already read positive things in USA Today, on Jalopnik, on Bloomberg. It's a really serious redesign.
Yeah, we're really excited. This is the first time that we've shown it publicly, but we've taken the Camry, which is just, the last Camry was introduced 3 years ago, and we completely redesigned it. We started in the core of the car, added more high-strength steel, a lot more welding to really stiffen up that platform, all new suspension, new steering, new braking, and then we completely redid the interior, added a lot of features that our customers told us they wanted, and then packaged it into a much more emotional styling body. Really, the only thing that is comparable in this car is that small, square piece of sheet metal that's on the roof. Other than that, this is an all-new car.
Now, that's incredible because it's only 3 years into the new Camry. So typically at this point you do a refresh, maybe you change the front fascia, and that's it.
Yeah.
Why the total overhaul?
Well, you know, we're really fortunate. Since we introduced this Camry in 2012, it's been the #1 selling car in the U.S. And actually, we've had
13 years in a row, right?
13 years in a row. But we're talking with our customers, and while they love the current Camry, they're looking for a little more style, a little more comfort, and a little more performance out of their car. So we really take that to heart. And you know, while Camry has been extremely successful, we have over 50 American families per hour, per day, 365, take a new Camry home. They said,
50 families per hour. If the clock were running whole day, you were open all day, 50 an hour.
24/7, 365. That's what we sell, representing about 410,000 units of sales. We're the only car that's reached that kind of levels. But you know, typical Toyota, we ask customers, well, how do you like your car? Well, I love the car. Well, what would you like to see in the next Camry? And we got so many good ideas that we decided to incorporate them in year 3.
Yeah, I know Akio Toyota, the head obviously of the global company, has been pushing for a sportier, more passionate driving experience. I think there's a Japanese phrase for it that I can never remember, but
Wakadoki.
Wakadoki. So, and this must, bring that forward. But it looks Lexus-y. Is there going to be kind of a gelling of the two brands? Are you going to take more things from Lexus? The grille has that look.
No, you'll see really distinct directions for Lexus and Toyota. But Toyota was really founded on the principles of quality, reliability, durability, high fuel efficiency, and great value. Well, that's our DNA. We're never going to change that. But Akio's challenging us, and the consumer tastes are changing. We need to make our designs a little more emotional and get a little bit more passion into the cars. So what our goal is on this new Camry and everything we do from our sports cars to our SUVs is change it from a nice looking, great high quality car to a car that I really want to own, I really want to drive. And that's our goal.
You've been very successful with the FRS. On that note, you've got the rear wheel drive, the front engine, becoming the standard for club racing at this point. Are we going to see more of that kind of product from Toyota?
Well, we're looking at the market. We've introduced a new coupe for Lexus that will be coming out, the RC350 and RC350S. Scion FRS, that's greatest to me, one of the greatest driving cars in the market. Doing very well for the younger entry buyer. We don't have anything on the Toyota side yet. But if you walk around the display, we have a concept, the FT1.
Which I saw in Detroit. Everybody loved this as well. It's gone into Gran Turismo 6, I believe.
Right. Well, that'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek of where we're taking our more aggressive engineering and design, and we're really studying that sports car market for the future.
The Supra is a legendary brand. I mean, why not bring that back?
I love the Supra. But when you go back over the history, we had 2000 GTs, Supra twin turbos, MR2 turbos, Celicas. That's part of our DNA. So stay tuned for a few more surprises in the future.
All right, so you're not going to tell me when the new Supra is coming out?
Not today.
All right. Let's talk about the recall issue. Mary Barra obviously has been getting absolutely grilled and mobbed by throngs of reporters as well. You all have recalled another 6.39 million vehicles. Was that because of what you saw happen at GM, or was it just coincidental that those two things happened at the same time?
Yeah, that number you quoted, 6.39, was a global number. And these are large numbers, and I think that you'll see that in the future because as cars and car platforms become more globalized, there's going to be more shared parts, so these are numbers. But I think, Matt, what you're starting to see is a shift in the industry. Recalls used to be to correct inherent defects or safety issues. What we're doing, and I can only speak for Toyota, is sort of anticipating what problems consumers may expect. And when we anticipate them, if we can help prevent them, we'll recall the vehicles to repair them as a preventative nature. So I'll give you an example, those two that you cited from last week. One was a spiral cable that comes up the steering column that attaches to the airbag. And we found that through time, just repeatedly steering, it's possible that spiral cable would chafe. Well, in worst case, if it chafed, shorted out, the airbag warning light would come on, and then you'd have to take it to the consumer. But because that potential was there, we chose to recall and replace those cable. It's just an inordinate amount of safety precaution.
Preemptive recall.
Yeah. Now, while I'm really proud of that, and to show you a little bit of direction the industry is taking, there's been no accidents, no failures, no injuries of any sort. But we identified that potential. Same way with the second recall last week was a seat spring that could potentially break on our entry-level Yaris sedan. So we recalled them, bring them back to make sure that the customers have peace of mind, the safest vehicles possible. So I think what you're starting to see is that trend in the industry, which, it's been written by several automotive journalists that this is actually a good pattern for the industry to be in, more proactive instead of reactive.
Yeah, proactive.